Hi there, Sunkissed. Welcome in. Hi, Danita. I believe that is. I got a lot of clothes from the, I'll say 40s, 50s slash to 70s, a little bit of 80s. So everything, I got my price range in there, $5 for children's, vintage, $10 for women's, unless it's a set or some kind of organza deal. Um, and then I have some belts, some beaded purses. Um, and yeah, that's what I have for today. Friday I have more, but because I could not get it all out. But I got quite a few pieces here. I do have skirts. Um, and I got from different eras of skirts, shirts. I got suits or sets, I should say, sets. Um, anyway, I was sitting down because my back hurt. I hope y'all having a great day so far. So I'm gonna kind of get started, just showing you some of the pieces. Oh, you know what? I was like, it's not enough light in here. What's up? I don't have it plugged in. The light. My bad. Give me a second. How's everyone's day? Okay, so that's better. Yay! Is that better for you guys too? Good. Okay, great, 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 great. So this is one of the pieces. I'm just going to give you a little brief look at some of the pieces so you'll know what age group I have. Some of it small, true. Probably most of it from that age, that era. These are some of the children's because I'm incorporating children's in now with my this show because sometimes I don't get enough children just to do a children's show. So just to kind of show you some of the pieces for the children before we get started. I'm just showing that because I know I have some of my Saturday buyers that might be in here too. Um, I only have girls this time. Don't have any boys. So just to let you know that. Um, I think this is girls. I think this is a girls. Um, it's a bigger size, but I believe that's a girls. Let's see here. Just showing you. So wanna just tell you right up front. Um, I did nothing to the clothes. I did not wash them. I did not try to get any stains out. I didn't try to do anything because it's too many. It's too many clothes. Okay. Yes, thank you, Alex. Okay, so here says what the item on the back rack, long sleeve, cream embroidery on it, blah blah. Oh, that's a pretty. I think that's a '70s dress. Can I see the blouse under the red dress? Yeah. So what I'm gonna start doing because I'm probably not gonna take requests because my back. I'm just gonna show things, talk about it, and then I'm gonna run it. And like I said, $5 for children's, $10 for women, unless it's a set, then it's 15. Belts are 5. I have some beaded purses also, and I think I'm running those at 5 as well. Okay, so give me 1 second here. All right, sure. I'm going to run this one first. It's right on the rack. So let me just talk about it a little bit. I did not wash anything, so they're going to smell old. Um, it looks like they replaced the button right here. Um, that looks good. It's just a little raveling. I'm trying to see if there's any holes in here. Didn't wash or iron anything, so I'm just letting y'all know right now. It was too many clothes. So, but that's why it's. I'm not asking astronomical prices either. Okay, this is the inside of it. This one does have a little hole right here, right there, and then right here. You could put a little patch over that if you wanted to, or do a little hand stitch embroidery. Let's see if there are any more. No, I don't see any more. I don't see any more holes. And as far as stains, I'm not really seeing any stains. Well, let me take that back. But that definitely looks like it could wash out right here. Oh, my bad. Here we go. Here's another little hole. These are, well, when it starts the browning, and then right there is starting to be a hole there too. Okay, let's see here. Just looking over it real good. So whatever dripped right here, dripped down there. It's white. It looks like it might have been milk. A little right there. I'm just making sure on this. Okay, so I'm gonna run that one at 5. And I'm gonna run everything for 10 seconds. So this one is running. Just remember everything I told you about the dress. All right, thank you for that, Alex. Okay, ouch, Missy. I'm sorry, my dog brought her bone in here and I stepped right on it. Okay. This top here is I believe it was handmade. And then this is the fabric. And then the fabric on the inside. Oh, it's this one's not quilted like that. I know one of them is quilted. Those are the buttons. These are the buttons. I'll do a measurement on this. It has the darted chest. It does have like a little stain right there. Um, the little dagger collars. Um, let's see here. Now this is that fabric that has, you know how it's natural fibers like. So that's not a stain. That's just part of the natural fiber the when they wove it. There might be some tiny little stains like that. Let me see if I see anything else going on with this one. Let's look at the collar. This is the collar. Looks pretty clean. And then this is and it has all the buttons. This is the interior. Okay. So on this one, I'm just do a quick measurement, pit to pit. And this, I would say, this is probably a 60 shirt. And this is probably a cotton gauze. It's gauzy material. So it's 20 pit to pit. And then the sleeve inseam right here is going to be right at a 17 inseam. So 20 pit to pit, 17 inseam on the sleeve. And I'm going to run that one. Oh, wait a minute. Up. I accidentally ran it for 5. It was supposed to go for 10, but that's quite all right. That's my bad. I'm getting adjusted for the night. So I got a lot of this stuff. I haven't even unpacked it all. We're just gonna run what's on the racks tonight, though. All right, thank you for that. Meow. Uh-oh. Put that back. So this next dress, um, let me just show you. It snaps in the front. This snaps. These little buttons are decorative. It's the little mother of pearl. And then this is the little detail in here. This is the collar. Um, it is a small size. It zips right here on the side. This I'm sorry, that's my dog, y'all. This is a little belt. The contrast in the belt just hooks closed. These are the pockets, like these kind of pockets. And then it flares out. It flares out like that. This is the back side of it. Flares out. Um, and that's the back of the collar, the little split back there like that. I don't see a name in here. So I don't know if it was handmade or not. It's possible. Let's see. I don't see a tag. So I don't see a tag on this. I didn't see any tags on that. All right. No shoes today. Okay, so just all vintage clothing. So you can see the stitching there. There will be no perfect items here today. And then a little, but that's to be expected. Look, this is older pieces, but this is easy fix. Missy, so all that looks good. I didn't see any holes yet. I'm gonna look real good though. Other than the loose stitching, I mean like a hole, like hole. Other than loose stitching. Okay, so far no holes, no stains. Just the loose stitching. Okay. I didn't see any holes or stains. Okay. I'm gonna give you, yeah, it does look small. I'm gonna give you some measurements on this for sure. So, back then they had some really small waists. I don't know. So they wore those tight girdles too. Okay. The fit to fit on this is right at a 17 across. The waist on this, the max is 12. So it's a 24 waist. So what we're at 34, 24, and then this is open. And then the total length from the shoulder to the hem is 44 inches. And then from the waist to the hem is 29 inches. All right. So if you got 24 inch waist, this would be great for you. So let me pin this one. I'm gonna get it right this time. Last time I didn't. All right. So this one is running. This is the belt. It just hooks closed. These are the pockets. It is a wide, really cute. So you have a contrast here, contrast on the belt, and contrast right there. All right. Who won that? Thank you, Alex. Okay. Number 3. Hey, Corey, do. All right. Let me get a few little items that I'm going to put up here after this. I'm just grabbing stuff, y'all. I ain't got no rhyme or reason. I got a skirt. The skirts might have bigger waist right here, the one I'm putting up anyway. Okay, this dress right here. I'm looking it over first. Okay, there's a little bit of dirt right there, whatever that is. Okay. Let's see, nope, that's lint. I'm sorry, I'm not taking requests if y'all are asking because my back and I don't know how long I can last tonight. Um, the underarms look pretty good. I won't say they're perfect, but they look awfully almost perfect as far as coloring. You know what I mean? Let me keep looking. The zipper does work on this. This was handmade. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there are any stains. I don't see any stains. Well, other than ones I showed you, I don't see any holes. I'm looking, but I don't see it. Any other ones? I showed you that one. Yeah, I don't think I see any other one. Okay. And this zips down. Okay. So it is the metals. By the way, these are the metal zippers. Can you add some of those little girls? Okay, yeah, I will. I sure will. I'm gonna put them behind the skirts. Okay. So this is the belts. I mean, not the belt. This is sorry. This is the collar and the shoulders. So they got the little button and the metal zipper in the back, and then it's got the little hook closure. That's a needle just keeping this up so I can display it. Okay. All right. So this, oops. Let me start this one. So this, oh, I didn't give you measurements. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't bid on it, and then I'll give you measurements. Y'all just wait. I'll give you measurements. So the pit to pit on this is going to be 18. The waist on this is going to be 13, so it's a little bit bigger. 18, and this is 13. There's a little bit of pull in there, right here and here. Um, the back looks okay. Just a little bit of pull right here on the seam. Okay, now I'm gonna run it. Okay, so this one is running. This is a little, what is it, 40s, 50s dress? Probably more like 50s. And again, I have cleaned nothing. I have not spot uh, uh, treated anything, nothing. A lot of times I'll do that and then I'll clean it and press it, but not this time. So I will have nothing clean like that. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm leaving it to y'all to do it. All right, thank you for that, Amy. That's number. Oh, well, let me let me get my little deal out. 1 second. I think I'm gonna have to do it like that instead. Yeah. Okay. Next up is this little fur. So this is a fur that clamp has the clamps um right here where you just clamp it close. Let's see. I guess they clamp onto each other. Yeah, right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But this is a clamp on here and a clamp on here. This is the back side of this fur, just so you can see it. And then this is the front side. And then I'll show you just how and I guess this might have been little loops that went onto maybe a coat or something. So anyway, this is the way it is. I don't know what it would clamp to. I don't understand it, but there you go. So we're gonna run this one. Okay, and this one, yeah. This one is running. This fur collar is running. Yeah. Yes, it's real. This is real fur, guys. Real. It's the real deal. Nice and full, fluffy. Real deal. You need to put it on a coat that you're wearing or or suit or something. I don't know. Thank you for that closet case. Okay, let me put it out here. I'm gonna throw in one of these little girls' dresses while I'm at it. So this little dress here, because I don't have hangers for it. Um, this is one of the little dresses. Let me see if it has any name in here. No name. This might be handmade as well. Not sure. You know, they did a great job back then when they were sewing just because they made a lot of stuff. I know I made a lot of my school clothes. It does have some stains in it. Let's see. Um, some stains there. Let's see if any holes are in here. There are more stains. There's one right here, right there. Um, and that's it. So remember, these clothes are gonna. I'll tell you the call outs, but they all, smell like they've been stored in the garage because they probably were. Oh, let me put on here. Okay, this one is running. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I'm sure I have some. Thank you for that, Alex. Okay, and that was number 3. Sure. Bear with me a moment. I'm gonna throw in kids' clothes and adult clothes. So I guess I'll do one of one. So this is by Lance, and this is the way it looks. And I'll grab things at random, y'all. I got 2 skirts because somebody did ask if I had skirts, but okay. So this, I'll give you measurements on this cute little top. So the measurement on this from pit to pit is 18. It's 18. And these you just tie and you can tie it to whatever length you want. It says here that it was a size 13, but anyway, and it buttons in the back. I think this is it looks like it's like cotton, but I'm not sure. So let me run that one. Make sure I move it to here. Okay, this one is running. This is a little 60s piece. I do believe it's 60s or 70s. 60s or 70s. Whatever I don't get through today, well, I got so much. I'll be back Friday and I'm going to plan to do it Saturday. I'm not sure if I can do it on Monday. I mean, not Monday, on Sunday, but if I can do Sunday, I'll do Sunday, but if not, Monday. All right, thank you again for that comment. What did I do? 1 second. Oh, there you are. Okay, these are like, I guess, I don't know, what do we call these dresses again? I forgot. Anyways, it's like a big old circle dress. Okay. This is it up close. This is the back. It has hooks. It's got the metal zipper here. Um, this is the design. And then on the bottom here, there is a spot where the hem is, this is coming off. It could be restitched back on. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Ooh, I think, yeah, right here. So that can be restitched back on there. It's just the stitching came undone there on that. I did see that. Let me see if I didn't see any holes the first time I looked at it, but I'm looking again. I'm still looking. Y'all can look with me too, right? Okay. I didn't see any. I'm looking to see if I see any stains. I didn't see any the first time, but a lot of material to go through, isn't it? Okay. And I got more of these skirts that'll be in my other show, but they'll be different or whatever. So you see the tiny gathering. I'll give you a measurement on the waist here. Hey there, Tragedy. How you doing? All right. So the measurement on this waist is 13 and a quarter. 13 and a quarter. And then the length from the top to the bottom is right at 30 and 3/4 length. So let me run this one. Yes, I do have sets. I got a jean set. I got some sets. I'll put those out there too. So this one is running. And this is lightweight. I think it's kind of like a cotton or something. I don't know. You know. And I'll put it back. I'll put some up behind this other skirt, okay? Some sets and some more dresses. All right. Thank you for that, Claudia. Yeah. I'm gonna throw in a kids one too. 'Cause I'm gonna run them in between. Okay, so that's that. Um, I got this skirt out. Somebody asked about this dress. Somebody said something about a patio dress. Any more patio dresses? I got this. Um, um, I got this little dress. This is cute. And I got this set. Oh, I'm just putting this up here. It'll be in the back. This one. Let me get another. It was one more set that I do know of for sure. Well, yeah, it's probably a couple of more. Yeah, it's more sets. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna just hang that up there for right now. Before I get to this skirt, I'm gonna run one more of these children's. I'm gonna run this one here, this little yellow one. This is that, what do you call it, Pinafore? I believe I said that right. Uh, I don't know if this was handmade or not. It has no name on it. Um, let me see. There's a stain. Let me see if there's any other stains. Yeah, this was in somebody's garage, so it smells like it was in their garage. At least that's my opinion. See if there are any holes now. Or in a storage. I say garage, but I mean it could have been in their storage because it could have been in a storage. Okay. I don't see any holes. And that was the only little stain I saw. And it has all of its buttons. It has all of its buttons. So, yay! Okay. So let me go ahead and run this one. Let's see, go to children's. Okay, this one is running. A little pinafore. All right, thank you for that, Alex. Yeah, I was doing kids' clothes on Saturdays, but then I would have these dry spells. And so I can't keep up with it, but I could throw it in with the adult stuff. So I gotta change my title now to uh um women and children. I don't get too many men's. I even got some vintage shorts, y'all, too. Some vintage shorts. They're so cute. Okay, so this is the way this looks here. Any more skirts? Yep. There was a colorful kids dress. Yes. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think I see it too. Okay, this is another like circle dress, only this one has a ruffle on the bottom. It's got all the little tight gathers in here. On the back here, they never did. Somebody made this because they never did finish putting the hooks on here or a buttonhole, whatever they're going to do. It does have the metal zipper though. It does have this metal zipper. Um, I love the fabric on it. This is the interior. This is the interior here. So they did a lot of work on this with all those gathers. Okay. So I'm gonna look to see if I see any stains or holes. And then I'm gonna run it. Oh, I'm gonna give you a measurement and then I'm gonna run it, okay? Okay. Right. Okay. So let me do the measurement on this one because the waist on this one is a little bit bigger than what I've been coming up with here. All right. So the waist on here is going to be right at 16 and a half inches. I mean, 15 and a half inches. So that's like a 31. And then the length is a 29. So the waist is like a 31 total. And then it's 29 inches. And then it's open. What is this doing? I don't know what. Okay. All right. So I'm going to run this one. Let me go to women's, pin that. I have to talk to myself. This one is running. This, I think it, yeah, this one is running. And this is the design on that. And then it's, I think I need to go back a little bit on this one. Just a little. All right, thank you for that closet vintage. 1 second. Okay. So this is probably also handmade. Somebody was good though. Whoever. It may not be handmade. It just, I'm just saying. This is the sleeves on this one. This is a maxi. It does have some stains, some dirt around here. I'll show you in a second. And it has a plastic zipper, not the metal. This is metal, but not the plastic part. The regular, well, not regular, but the plastic zipper like that. Oh, plastic teeth. Um, this is the embroidery work. Okay, so let's just talk about, show you some of these things. Like here's one, there's another one in here. Um, like it's just spots in here, just spots, like a drink or something spilled. Then there's a one down here. And this is a little like yellowed or little like your fingers, absorb. I don't know. It's old. But it's a little dirty. And then there's one here. As far as any holes, let me see. I didn't see any before, but I will look. Those are the kind of stains they have. I believe those stains can come out. Now, this right here, this looks like this is a fiber that was in. Hold on. Well, maybe that's a stain, but I can feel something in there. So, I don't know if it was in woven into the fabric like that or not. Back then, there's no telling. Okay, I'm still looking for holes. Okay, I don't see any holes. Just those stains. So let me give you a pit to pit on here. Let me give you a pit to pit on this one. So, it's going to be kind of like, I guess, open. I don't know. This is the pit. This is also like your waist, but it's 17 right here because that's going to go right across here. So that's 17 across. So I guess a total of 34, chest, 34 chest. And then the length on that is going to be right at 56 inches. And then this is open. So and remember, I cleaned nothing. I treated nothing. I did nothing. I'm selling to you just the way I received it. I didn't iron it. I didn't steam it. I didn't do anything to these clothes. I figure I'll leave it to you guys to do because it's just too many. It's too many clothes. I can't do it. My back won't let me do it at all. I can bring them to you, but that's it. That's as far as it goes now. My back is really whack. But I was, washing, ironing, cleaners. Sometimes if it had to be, but I can't do that no more. I can find the stuff. I just can't do anything else to it. And what do they call this kind of embroidery work? Anybody know? Thank you for that closet. You know that particular design. I can't remember. Okay, where's my deal? Oh, there it is. I threw it on the floor. Oh my God. All right, 1 second. Okay, now I'm gonna do a kid's dress, that colorful one. And then I'm gonna throw a couple of vintage shorts in there behind here. Um, I also got this deal here. I think if you were on my Saturday show, you would have saw it. That's that Maya Fiesta. Okay, let me get this dress. Colorful dress. Hold on, let me get that one. This one. I don't want to get it confused. Okay, give me 1 second. So I think you were talking about this one here. That little colorful dress. And then these are the buttons. It does have buttons. Oh, yeah. I mean, that design with the flower, like, it was like Easter dress. King Ham. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about as far as the Easter dress. I don't, because I don't even know what's all over there. I know I showed you guys, but I don't know if I did uh showed you anything. Showed you that. Okay, that's the inside of this. This does have some broken stitches here on the seam that need to be restitched. Where is it at? Right here. Okay. This is the front of it. The second dress on the rack. Second dress on the. Oh, okay. No, I haven't done anything on that. I'm getting to that. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do this kid's dress first, and then I'm gonna do the next piece that's up on that rack behind me. And then that's okay. I'm just showing you the way it looks. So now I didn't see, let me see if there are holes. I'm not seeing any holes. Okay. As far as stains are concerned, not sure what that is. That's a blemish in the fabric. I think that's like a wear pattern on the fabric. Okay. And then I didn't see any stains. Yep, I didn't see any on this one. So I'm gonna run this one. Okay, this is gonna be 5. Okay, this one is running. This one is running. So if you're just coming in, I should have put it in the notes, but I didn't. Thank you for that, Kate. Um, it I got these clothes. I didn't wash anything, didn't iron anything. I am telling you what the call outs are, and then they also smell like they've been in the storage, either in the garage or somebody's storage. So just be aware of that. It's just too many for me to do it with, to clean. Okay. This one right here is homemade. This is the little detail right there. It's kind of hard to tell with the design. It's got the metal zipper on the side. It's gathered in here. This is the back of it. These are the crop sleeves. It's got a slight V-neck. And then it flares out like this. And then it doesn't have a belt. You do have to get a belt, or you don't have to wear a belt. How about that one? I didn't see any stains or anything in this one. This one I had before. So I know that this one I didn't see any stains in this one or holes. So I had that one before. So let's see here. You cooking? All right, so this one is running. Missy, that's her name, because she's a little Missy. Always into something. Oh, the waist on this, that makes sense, doesn't it? How about that one? I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't give no measurements. Something. The waist on that is a 14. I'm sorry. It's a yeah, it's a 14. And then the pit to pit here is like an 18. I'm sorry that I didn't. Thank you, meow. I'm sorry I did. I wasn't even thinking. Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. Now this dress be right here. This is the one you're asking about. Okay. This one here does have a stretch waist. It is a bigger one. This has a belt. Okay. Um, they only got one little hole in it, so somebody made it for themselves because they just put one of these holes. One of those. Okay. That was selfish. No, I'm just kidding. So it's flowers and gingham. It's got side pockets here. It's got the side pockets. I'm gonna bring it up closer for you. Um, and then let me bring it up closer so you can kind of see that. It's got a very thin shoulder pad here. It's got the cloth belt. Let me see. This came off of here. Hold on one second. Yeah. Well, my little fingers are a little shaky. I guess they didn't do the best job with putting the what do you call it? Interface or whatever in here. Well, it does come through there. Hold on, there it is. My fingers just can't do it. There it is. You're gonna have to play with that one. But and then like I said, oh, you said your size with this. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and measure that for you. And then it does have oh, I didn't tell you this. Some stains right there. I forgot about that. Duh. Let me look. A little bit of dirt in here. But that looks like it could come out, you know. I'm just looking too to see if it's any holes or any other stains. I love the butterflies and the flowers and the patchwork with the gingham. Oh, I hit myself in the face. Okay. Okay, right here. got a stain in here. And then where else was it? Oh, it's like a coffee stain or tea stain or something right there. And then I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay, that's a stain. Okay, so this is a stain on the pocket. I'm afraid to see what's in there, y'all. Since it was, yeah, I don't know what was in there, but got this stain on the pocket. That's on the inside. You can't see it on the outside. Whew. Let's see here. And then right here, oh, wait, that's on this. Okay, yeah, right there. Sometimes you can see a stain better when you open it up like this. Why is that? And then there's one right here, little spot there. Okay, let me give you measurements on this one. Measurement is right about 23 inches across. The waist is a stretch waist. Unstretched is 15. Stretched, you can stretch it out to about a 20. So anywhere from a 15 to a 20. And then the hips would be open. The hips would be open. All right. So let me run this. Okay. Let's see. This one is running. This one's running. All right. Thank you for that. It's me, Busy Bee. You know I love your name. My daughter uh is she calls herself uh Mel Bee. And that's because well her name means bee, period. Honeybee. That's what it means. Yeah, her name means honeybee. So her name is Melissa. So she calls herself Melby. All right. Put that up. This is a set, y'all, that I'm showing you right now. This is a set. Um, this is probably gonna be a little small set. Okay, this is the embroidery on it. It's denim. Okay. Okay, you for the bigger size. No problem. I believe I have more. Okay. So it's a little red zipper. Few stitches coming out down there at the bottom. Um, got the little embroidery on the back. And then this one has their name on it, y'all. Look at that. So that's the back. And then this is the front of the denim pants. Little red button. Oops. Okay. It's got the metal zip. No, this is the back, right? Wait. No, this is the front. This is the front. My bad. Um, and then this is the bottom of it. And I'm gonna take measurements. I'm not gonna mess up this time like last time. And it does have the metal zipper. It does have the metal teeth zipper. Um, so we're gonna look in here first for any stains. We'll look for stains and holes and all that first. So nothing there. Um, if it's gonna be anything, you will see it along this right here. But I really don't see it along there either on the the seam. I mean on the crease. So Right now, I'm not seeing any stains. I don't see any stains, any holes. I'll look on the inside for you. This is the crotch area. Okay. And then on the jacket, the only thing so far that I saw was that it was some loose stitching down here, a couple of loose, like broken stitches there. Um, I don't see anything going on with this one. The armpits look good. Yeah, I don't see any stains. That's it. I'm now gonna take the measurement. It's cute. I really like it. You know, because back then you didn't really have a lot of denim stuff. People made their denim, whatever. I remember when Levi's was a thing, but it wasn't always a thing. Okay, not like fashion. 18 pit to pit. The waist here on this will be right at 16 and right at a 17. So 18, 17 on that. Oh, let me do the inside of the sleeve. The inside of the sleeve is going to be 16 inches. 16 inches. So if that's not long enough, you might can add some lace or something. I'm not sure. The waist on this, okay. There. The waist on the pants are right at like a 12. Yeah, 12, maybe a 12 and a quarter. The hip are going to be at a 17. The inseam is going to be the inseam is a 27. 27-inch inseam. So I'm gonna run this one. And this one is running. This two-piece set is running. All right, thank you for that, Jennifer. Okay. Or I am gonna make you some catfish. What you say? I'm gonna make you some catfish. Not today, maybe like Wednesday or Thursday. Can you do it Thursday? I will try. You know. I'm gonna try. All right, thank you. Okay, so this is a cute little dress here. Um, this is embroidered yarn embroidery. It has the metal zipper. Trying to see if it had a name. I don't see a name on this one. Let me see on the inside. Let's see. It could be another hand deal. Not sure. Yeah, it might be handmade. Handmade, man. Just think about it. Your mama made your clothes, or somebody made your clothes, and they hand embroidered it for you, and all that good stuff. Um, the underarms look pretty good. There's some sign of wear. Okay, and then this is the embroidery work. Okay, so so far haven't seen any stains on this side. That's a piece of net. Um, I don't really see any stains, but it is a little dusty. Maybe it got like maybe it was on the floor, dragged on the floor or something. So it is like a little dusty. Trying to see if this has any stretch. No, no stretch. Oh, you gotta fit this one. But it'll hold everything and keep it from jiggling if you wear tight. Then, you know. Okay, pit to pit on this one is 18. The waist is right at about a 17. And then the hips on this one is right at 20. And then the total length is going to be 35. Total length is 35 on this one. So, pit to pit one more time. Pit to pit is 18. Waist is a 17. Hips are 20. And I'm going to run this one. Missy, it's not necessary for you to make all of that noise because you don't want to go outside and do that. She likes to bark at everybody and everything from the inside, y'all. As soon as you open the door, she's one of those dogs that look like, huh? Like what? Can you run some of those floral maxi dresses on the back rack? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I sure can. I sure can. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate you changing the garbage out. All right. Thank you for that, Amy. Thank you guys. I want to thank everybody for their bids. And if you're first time buyer, thank you for buying. I really appreciate you for tuning in with me. We'll put some back here. Okay. Ouch. All right. This is a set. This is homemade. A lot of homemade clothes. Okay. So it does zip on the side here. It has the metal zip on the side. Um, I will do a measurement. It has a little teeny bit of stretch. But check out these pants. These are the pants. They're gonna be wide leg, and then they have the cuff on the bottom. Okay, so it's fairly clean, you know. Does it have any issues? Let's see. So far, I'm not seeing anything on the pants. Just so you can see that. So it looks pretty clean. All right. And the same thing with the top. I'm gonna give you measurements though in just a second. Oh, I'll let you see this up close. Yeah, I didn't see any issues with this one actually. What? No issue. Okay. This one here is right at 17 and a half. The waist on this is right at about 13 and a half. And then on the pants, the waist is right at 12, maybe 12 and a half. And then the inseam here It's right at 27 and a half. 27 and a half on this. Let me run this one. Oh, okay. So which one? Okay. All right. This. Oh, dang! I got 30 seconds on there. Ooh, I sure hate that. That was an accident for 30 seconds. I didn't mean to do 30 seconds on this. But anyway, it's got 30 seconds on this. I just really like these wide legs and the cuffs on the bottom. Can you do girls piece? Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw in a girls piece in there. Sorry about that. I was trying to do like a few of these pieces, the sets, but I'll do it right after this. Okay, I'll look for some plus sizes. Okay, I didn't even run this, did I? Why did I think I ran it? Or did I? Did I run this one? Let's see. I can't remember. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. I don't remember if I. Oh, I did run. Okay, nobody wanted it. Okay, we'll put this one back. Okay, I while I'm getting the other stuff, I'm gonna run one of these girls things. So this is the little dress here. Um, let me just see if I see any holes first. No holes. No name on this one, so I guess it's handmade. Maybe. Let me see. This is the back. There's one of the little circle dresses for girls. That's the little belt, two buttons on the back. Mm, it might be like a little yellowed or yellowish like stains in here. I'm just saying yellowed or yellowish stains. But I don't see any like brown stains so far. It is a look like look light dirt. If I can get my words out, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna run this one. This is a children's. And that one. Okay, so this one is running. Now, while that's running, let me try to look for a bigger size. Um, I'm getting this out for a bigger size. Uh, and that looks a little bit bigger. Oh, this is cute. I think this is a little bit, I don't know how big this is, but it's a bigger size. So, okay, thank you for that, Alex. This is a bigger size. It's a three-piece suit. So I'll put that back here. Three-piece item, whatever. I don't know why I said suit because it's not a suit, but it's a set. I'm gonna run one more little kids before I move to something else, and then I'll do kids again. So let me put that right here. Okay, this has a hanger. Yay! This is the little kids here. I don't think this one has stains, but the hem is coming undone right here. The hem is coming undone. But that's an easy fix, right? You can. It's just about that big of a section that needs to be rehemmed. And this one, who does have a name? Yes, this is the brand plum pudding. All right, that's plum pudding. And that's the only thing I saw about this one. This one got thrown in the washer, so it actually got washed. I didn't iron it though, but it did get washed. I didn't see any stains. Okay, so let me go here. All right, so this one is running. This little dress is running. She does tie in the back there. Oh, there she can tie a little bow for her. All right, thank you for that, Alex. All right. Um, and I still have more kids' clothes, so I'll keep going throughout the night with them. So until they're gone. Just to let you know. Okay. Ah, ooh, almost hurt myself. Okay. There. Put that over there. I probably need to grab some stuff from here. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to make room from one side to the next. Okay. All right. This is a bigger size, and this is a set. It's like a velvet. These are the buttons. That's the collar. That's the back. I don't know how big it is, but it's a bigger size. Let's see, and that there's a little bit of like a little hole there. Not a hole, but where it's down to the fabric. The plush is gone. So I did see that right off the bat. These are the pants. Maybe this fits about a medium or something, or a large or something. I have to do the waist and we'll know. Yeah, oh, a medium. It does. Okay, my bad. Well, let me just go on and run this one. This is a velvet. It's 15. It's got the metal zipper. Um, the waist is a 15. The inseam is a 29. There are a few little bald spots here and there on this. Let me see where else. Okay. This right here. Let me see. What is that? Okay, that's something crusty. It can come off though. I really hate doing that with my finger. I rather do it with something else. But that can come off of there. Like I said, it was in somebody's storage. This is the crotch area. I think it needs to be cleaned. Would you laugh at me or with my face or what? Oh, you laughing at something else. I don't know. Whatever y'all think. If y'all think y'all want me to run this purple one, let me know. If not, I'll just put it back. Run it. Okay. And let me give you a pit to pit on here. Okay, pit to pit on this one is gonna be at a 19. I told you a little ball spot there. Um, and then the other one was on the leg that I showed you. Okay, so I'll run this one. Okay, this is running. This velvet suit is running. And then, well, I don't know if I showed you how the detail looks in the front, but that's how that waist looks, which is pretty cool. And then these are the buttons, like the little jelly buttons or whatever you call it, jelly bean, whatever, lucite. I don't know if it's lucite, but let's take you back in the day, right? Put on your. I had some vintage shoes, two platforms, but after I picked them up, I could see they were coming unglued. I was gonna take it to the shoe guy, but then you have to wait for somebody to be able to fit it, so I left it alone. Thank you for that closet. So I left them there, but everything was great on them. It's just that the glue came undone. So we have a guy here who does great, excellent work. He was written up in the paper for Cobbler. He was written up in the paper because he does a fantastic job. Okay. These are those Royal Hawaiian shorts. This does have some, I guess, threads hanging out there. Okay, and then it has, oh, look, it buttons up like this, y'all. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'll give you a size on this. And then I'm sorry, I'm lost. My grandson is cooking something and it smells good and I'm distracted, y'all. So buttons over here to the side like that. It is missing this button right here. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so let me give you the waist on this one. The waist on this is right at a 14 and a half. And then the hips are going to be right at 19. 14 and a half and 19. 14 and a half and a 19. So I'll go ahead and run these. Yes, hey there, Wheels. How you doing? Okay, so these are running. All right, thank you for that. Meow. I do have more shorts, so right behind the skirt, I got some shorts. Okay, so this is a skirt. This is homemade, I believe. They got their own little design on that. This is like a little furry something. Then they got the little heart buttons or crochet. Um, it has the plastic zipper. This is the skirt waist band. So I thought it was kind of cute. So I said somebody else might think it's cute too. I don't know, but I will give you measurements on it. Okay, so the waist on this one, oops, the waist on this one is right at 17 and a half. 17 and a half on the waist here. And then the hips are going to be 22. The hips are 22. Okay. This one is running. I just think it's cute. I like what they did with it. And you just have to cut the little strings off. That was this is the kind of jean that you can unravel. Like, you know how some people would like to unravel it? Because the stretch jeans have all that elastic uh woven into it. So thank you for that reread. Okay. And those dresses, I got those dresses, they're coming up. I know you asked, it's been a while, but I put them back there. Okay. So this here, these are so cute. Look at these. Got the little metal zipper. They starched the heck out of them. When you see the kind of a little bit of shine on it, it's got a little bit of shine. Whoever had them. Trying to see if there's a name on the inside of these, or are these homemade? I can't tell. Well, no, I don't think these are homemade. No, just it had a place where it did have a tag. It's gone, and then that's the button. Let me give you some measurements on this one. Okay, so these, I don't know how old they are. It might be like 40s or something. I don't know. They look like it anyway. Okay, the measurement on this one on the waist here is going to be right at a almost a 13, not quite. I say 12 and 3/4. And then the hips are going to be right at about an 18. Right at about an 18. It does have something there. I guess that can come off. Scrape. I don't want to scrape it off with my finger. But I'm just showing you. Like I said, I didn't wash anything, so and everything came. I'm sure this came out of somebody's storage or garage. So everything has that storage garage smell, whatever smell that is. Okay. I just want to make y'all aware of that if you're just coming in too. I didn't wash anything, didn't iron anything. Um, because there's too many clothes. I got clothes still in the bag. All right, this is running. All right, thank you for that. Closet. Okay. Let me put this on here. Okay. I'm gonna do this one next, but before I do it, somebody asked me for bigger sizes, so I just want to kind of let you know what's coming up. Huh? I'm not sure what size you're looking for. This looks like a bigger size. This is like what do you call it? A caftan. Oh, 2X, 3X. 2X, 3X. I'm trying to see if I picked up anything like that. I can't really remember, but I'm thinking I didn't. No, that this is probably more a 1X, so because I can fit that one. That's what size I am, a 1X. And part of the reason sometimes I don't pick it up is because I'll get it and then I won't have anybody come back to buy it. So I didn't see any this time. If it's real cute, I'm getting it. I can tell you that. When I had a store though, I got all those sizes because I couldn't keep them in stock. And I got the cutest stuff back then. So hopefully I can find some more. If I do, I'll get it, okay? All right. So this is by it says Mayan Fiesta, hand woven in Guatemala. It's got the crushed velvet. I guess, well, velvet. Let's just say velvet. This is almost this is the woven pattern in here. This is cropped. I'll give you measurements in a moment. That's the back. There are some little threads like that, but I don't see any like holes. I'm still looking though. Just letting you see how it is right there. Do have some threads that are sticking out. This is the oh, let me move my arm. This is the interior. This is really cute. I only saw one other one like this on the internet. They want your arm and leg for it though. Okay, let me give you measurements on this. No, really, I did though, but I saw it. I think it went for one something, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna be safe and say one something. I want to say two, but I'm not gonna say it. But I'm definitely gonna say about 125, and it might have been 225, but I'm gonna say 125 and feel safe. Okay, it's 21 inches across with this open like that, and then it's only 18 inches, long. So it's gonna be a crop right here. All right, so I'm gonna run this one. Oh, where's my deal? Okay, here we are. Okay, and this is the right one. Let me make sure I'm not running the $15 one. I gotta make sure I got the $10. Okay, so this is running. This one's running. That's the back, and this is the front. I think my toe want to have a cramp. Oh, please, toe, don't cramp up on me now. I can't have no spasms now. Thank you for that, Z. A toe want to cramp up. I pray it don't, because you know what that means. Your toe, your leg, your back. I'm trying to last as long as I can. Okay, I'm just taking more stuff over here. Get it out of here. Okay. All right. So this dress here was handmade. It has a little shawl. It is sleeveless. Um, it has the metal zipper, zips down the back. And let me see if it is. It is fully lined. Oh, but looky here. Look at that. I don't know if they stepped on it with their heel, with your shoe. Probably that's what took place. But it didn't come through on here. Yeah, it did. It came through. I didn't even see that. Came through on here too. Somebody short. Somebody short with some heels on. Well, we'll look it over. It's got a stain here. Uh, Anybody want measurements on this one? I sure hate that. I didn't even see that. I wouldn't even grab it. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Pit to pit on this one is going to be right at a 20. I'm sorry, right at a 19 and a half. The waist is going to be right here at a 16. And then the hips are going to be open to about a 22. There is a stain right there. Besides the hole we saw on the backside from the heel, I'm looking to see if there's anything else. I'm going to give you the length of the dress too in a minute. I don't see anything else. I don't see any other holes or stains. I'm going to give you the length of it because if you're short enough, you can cut that right off, right? Oh, wow. I'm trying to get down here. Uh, 57 inches. Whew. Lord have mercy. 57 inches long. So I'll go ahead and run that if you're interested. Um, Pin that one. So it is running. If you can cut it off, cut it off. If you want to make it short, make it short. And you could probably just get a little stain like Tide. I like Tide stain remover, y'all, because I can hit it with some stain remover. Thank you for that, Amy. And it'll begin to take the stain out. Sometimes it takes it out right away, but it may not. I just spray it again. I don't even wash it. I just spray it again. And it'll fade more if it's one of those tough stains. Spray it again. I sprayed a couple of times before, a few times, and then the stain disappears. Sometimes, it's a process, but I I do like that Tide stain remover though. I'm sure there's some better stuff out there, but that's what I use. Okay, this little dress here is another one with the shawl. Another one with the shawl. This one is made by, oh, we can't tell because the tag is faded. There is some loose stitching right here, which is nothing. This one didn't have any holes or stains, right? Let me make sure. Okay, it's got the stretch in here. This part has got the stretch thread. It's got a lace belt. It zips in the back and it's a plastic zipper. This is the design. It's got the ruff on the bottom with the crochet. This part is like a crochet lace. And we're gonna see if they did the same thing. Doesn't look like it. Nope. No, I don't see it. So they didn't do the same thing as that other one. Okay. So let me do some measurements on this one. This can stretch out. So I'm just going to tell you what it is resting first. Unstretched. Unstretched. It is right at a 15 and a half. And you could probably stretch to like a 20. And the waist Unstretched is right at a 14 and a half or 15. And you could probably stretch that out to a 17. And then you got the hips. Let's see how far open the hips are. The hips are open to about a 23. And then it is 55 inches long. 55 inches long. So I'm gonna run this one. And then this is the shawl. I guess I can show you the little crochet right there. That's the little crochet. And we don't know who made it because the tag is faded. Only thing we can see is that. And then that's faded. And then let me make sure about the zipper. Yep, the zipper's fine. Okay. We're going to run this one. And then I'm going to get a kid's dress after that. This one is running. And let me get one of these children's dresses. Oops. Almost forgot about the children's, but I didn't. Yep, I almost forgot. But I'm gonna let me see. I think those are all those right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for that meow. So we're gonna run this kid's dress. It's Lydia is the name on there. You could take the name off of there because the type of uh iron on back then, if you didn't do it right, so many washers is gonna take it off. You know? So let me just show it to you though. I think it's so cute. This is the front. Cute little pockets, little denim dress. This is the buttons. And then it says here handmade, probably from grandma. No, let me stop. And then that was the hem. So, but this is starting to come off. I can see that right there. You could probably iron it back on if you want to keep that name. If not, you probably can take these off. But it is Lydia. And then this is the pocket. Now, this one didn't see anything on this one other than what I just told you. Um, as far as it's not washed, you will have to wash it. This is just something that, yeah, looks like it could come out. And right here, same thing, looks like that can come out too. So you will need to wash it, but I didn't see any holes. Let me see here. Okay, this one is running. This one is running. And if you have a Lydia, this would be really cute. Okay, so we'll put that one back. I'm gonna do one more girl's dress, okay? This one has a stain right here on the collar, right there. I think it's homemade. It's got like the plastic zipper, metal part right here. It is very lightweight. This is the way it looks. Um, little embroidery right here, hand embroidery, more likely. It's got the little pleats here. And I don't think this is a stretch waist. No, it's a gathered waist though. So it's got the tiny gathers and then you got the belt. So I'll do this one and it doesn't have a size. It's probably like a 10. Oh, and then it's kind of tiered, right? You know how it has the tier. I'm trying to say tier, TEIR tier. Where's this part and then yeah. So okay, but not a tear. All right, so let me go back here and then pin that one. Yep. Okay, this one is running. This little vintage dress for girls is running. All right, put that one over here. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to women's again. This is probably, I, I don't know if this might be a little bit more modern. I don't know how modern. I don't know the brand. Not familiar with it, but this is really cool. Um, Trying to see if it has any. It says size 3. Doesn't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me tell you what the fabric is. It says dry clean only, light steam. It is mixed fabrics, acetate, rayon, so and polyester. So, and this is patchwork. So, like this. While I'm doing this, I'm looking to see if there's any issues. Ah, I like this because this is the duster. So I'm looking at the duster, and then that's the dress on the inside. And the duster has splits on kick splits on the side. It's very lightweight. Love this purple contrast. This is really pretty. This is the back side of it. It's almost it looks like remind you of Johnny Was. This is probably where Johnny was, because this is probably before Johnny was. All right, and then this is the dress. So it's almost like a what do you call it, flapper dress, where it kind of like lays on you. It has a light shoulder pad. You probably could, I don't know if you can cut it out or not, but it's not that big. So, um, oh, I'm sorry. This goes, how does this go? Oh, okay, it goes like that. Oh, yeah, sure does. So the dress, this part right here is more solid, so you can't see through it. What I mean by that is like they use a satiny part right here, so you couldn't see through it, but this part you can see through. But this part you can see through. And then this is the back, and then it has the kick split down here like this. I didn't see anything so far. I've been looking. I haven't saw any issues on this so far. No call outs right now. I don't see anything. Okay, so let me measure this and then I'm gonna put the jacket back on, look it over one more time, and give you measurements on that as well. So from pit to pit, this is a 22. What would be considered the waist area? Is gonna be right about a 21. And it's probably gonna be that way in the hips as well. Because I think it's like a straight, yeah. Okay, and then the length on this, from the shoulder to the hem, is gonna be right at 54. 54. Now let me put the duster back on. And again, this is the brand name. All right. And well, actually, I'm gonna do a pit to pit, but it's gonna be from like kind of open in here. Excuse me. Cause this one is gonna be bigger, I guess you could say. Bigger, because it's the duster, more roomier. That's what I want to say, roomier. Yeah, because it seems like it's like a 26. So this will be a little bit roomier than this. All right, so I'm gonna run this one. Very pretty. Really reminds me of Johnny Was. So I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny got ideas from here. That's the brand again. Okay. Missy, go on. Go on with your bad self, girl. All right, thank you for that, Amina. How are you? Okay, so this one is that caftan. This one is a caftan. It's got the metal zipper. I think this is more 80s, 70s, late 70s, or somewhere maybe 75 or something. That's the brand. Um, and then it's got like this little fringe. This was pretty clean. Let's see. I say that and then watch me find a huge stain. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So it's rounded. It's rounded over here. It's rounded. And then I wish I could try this on, but not really. I'll be hot. Can y'all see that? And then this is the back. And then I'll come up close with this. Yes, ma'am. I hadn't been on Mondays. My back was so bad there for a minute. It's better now. So I'm trying to redo things. So one of the things that I cannot do is wash and iron all these clothes. So you get them as how I get them. Okay, so this one I'll do a pit to pit or seam to seam on this, and then you can figure out if that's perfect for you. So this is the seam here to, oh no. Huh, right there. Okay. So it's 25 from seam to seam, 25. Is that you, Marky? Hey, Marky Parky. That's my son. 25. He grown. Almost going towards 40. I'm still calling him Marky Parky, y'all. He'll always be my baby. Okay, this one looks clean. So far, I haven't seen anything going on with it. I'm just looking again. I'm not seeing any issues. Um, are you getting your stuff and leaving? The only thing, let me see, I would say is that the hook is kind of open a little bit. It needs to be closed a little bit more, and it hooks right onto this part. Where is it at? Right there. Yeah, but I'm not gonna hook it on there because it's kind of open. It needs just some tweezers or tweezers, some pliers. I'll close it right up. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this one. This is the sleeve. You leaving? Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, you always looking. I know. Okay, bye, son. Love you. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna run this one. Uh, you know, Let me see. Is it cotton? I don't know, but it looks and feels like a cotton. That's what it seems like, but I don't know. It could be a rayon. I could let me see if there's any other tag. Nope, there's no other tag. And it doesn't say. It does not say. And I don't know if I told you the length, but the length is 54, maybe 54 and a half inches. Okay, where are we going? Okay, this one is running. This one is running. We're gonna see how long we can go. Probably another 20, 30 minutes, but I'll be back on Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, Saturday. I gotta post the one for Saturday. It's just this. It's gonna be the same kind of stuff, though. Yeah, it's gonna be the same kind of stuff. Thank you for that closet. Okay, let's get this. What else I got back there? Put this over here. I have these dresses I'm gonna put behind this. I have this. This is so cute, this butterfly top. I'm gonna put this up here. I got some different kinds of stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of put some tops up here. I do have more dresses, like this one here, just to show you. Okay, but I'm gonna get through some of this other stuff too. Because I'm not sure how long I can. I know I got at least another 20 minutes. Okay, at least another 20 minutes. So we're going to definitely get through this right here. Okay. And if I can't get through anything else, I will be back Friday. This one here this is the back. It's got a little hook right here. Is that a hook? No. Yeah, a little hook. I believe, yeah, that's the back. And then this is the front. It's got the belt. It is a wrap dress. It has a little stain right here. Let me see if it has any others. Okay. Little stain right there. Don't see any in the back. And it's got the natural fibers with the little, how you have the different various colors. Those aren't stains or anything. That's just the natural fiber in there. This might be a little stain right there though. Yeah. Okay. Let me give you measurements on this one. Pit to pit on this is a 19. The waist is a 15. The hips are open. Oh, and there's a right here. The belt was kind of hiding it. So it was that one here, but then you got this one right here and this in here staying. And then right there. And then the total length of the dress is right at a 40 and a half. 40 and a half. Okay. You know what? I can't remember. It's like a crinkle, but fabric. This is kind of bluish in here. I think it rubbed up against something. I can see that from the light, the way it hits, kind of bluish. Um, I think what did they call this? God, I can't remember anymore because they don't hardly use this fabric. But it's like a crinkle, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Not really like, well, if you can say a heavy gauze, because gauze is usually kind of light. This is not really light. So it'd be like a cross between a gauze maybe and a denim or something. Because it's not that lightweight. Yeah, it's not that light. But it does, like kind of like almost gauze. I'm bad at that. I used to know the name of these fabrics because my mama used to sew. I did too. And I would go to the fabric store and buy the stuff. I can't remember. I don't know if it's the brain injury I had or what. Okay, so this might be a heavy gauze. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. I didn't want to call it that. Okay, this is a three-piece outfit. This is cute, isn't it? So this is kind of like, what would you call this? Kind of like a linen, maybe. This does not. This was handmade too. It's got the metal zipper. Um, I would consider this kind of like a linen. So, and then this is a very light. This is got the little dagger collar, but it's a light fabric too. Um, these are the pockets on here, and I don't think this one here is it missing buttons. Let me see. It's got both of the buttons here, both of the buttons there. Nope, it's got all its buttons. Okay, yeah, but it would be handmade. But this is really pretty. This is very light. Now this is very lightweight. Let me do some measurements on this. So the pit to pit on this is going to be a 20. The waist on this is a 16. The hips are open to a 22. And then the inseam is right at 31. The inseam is a 31. So you might want to use your little fabric shaver for the right in here. I know, right? Because I try to remember these fabrics. It's like, I used to know that, but I don't remember anymore. Right? Yep. You know what? What's so funny? This yellow suit right here, it reminds me of something my mom made, but she didn't have a vest. She had the jacket. And people choose whatever fabric they want. She made hers out of a polyester. But it was so pretty. I guess that was the thing, and this yellow was the thing back then. Um, let's see. Did I see any holes? Didn't see any holes. I don't think I saw any stains. Well, a lot. Yeah, there's a little stain right there. Um, I guess they were a little short. It did drag or got a little dirty or whatever. Let's see the back. Outside of that, looks pretty good. Yeah, that's what I would say about this. Okay, I'm gonna run this now that you guys have the measurements. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay, this is running. This outfit here is running. I must have had this on 30 seconds by accident. Thank you so much, Sar. I love it too. Is that you down there, Nicholas? Girl, get up. Okay, I don't mean to skip the line, but I'm skipping the line to the butterfly. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Okay, this little butterfly blouse is something that was handmade. I'm gonna first give you measurements. It is has the darted chest. It has the dagger collar. Okay, so it's a 19 inches across. So this is the. Let me get this collar so you can see the collar. And these are the butterflies. Isn't that pretty? 19 across. And then these are the buttons. And this was handmade. This is a woman's. But you know, you could do whatever you want to do now. Okay, these are the sleeves. I see. I saw this guy who was with his girlfriend, and they were thrifting, and he had on this jacket. It looked good though, but I knew because during that time, I remember those suits, and he was wearing it, and it looked like it could have been a man's jacket, but it wasn't. It was a woman's, but it looked good on him, and he wore it nicely. So, okay, it does have the little button ups, uh, all the buttons here on the cuff. I'm just gonna close them up just so you can see. My fingers don't work all that well. I say that. No, they work great. They work perfectly. So now this does seem like a cotton, like a regular cotton shirt. Maybe just a tab, yeah, like a regular cotton shirt. And let me see if you can see how the fabric, like the thickness or whatever. Hold on. There we go. Think you can see. So it's really cute. Really like the collar. I really like the butterflies. I like the colors, the collar, and the butterflies. Okay. So I did I do the pit to pit? I forgot what it was already. So if somebody asked me, I wouldn't remember. All right. Pit to pit. We said 19. 19. Okay. Let me run this one. 19. This is running. Oh, no, it's not. It is running now. This one is running now. You're gonna be the only one with this on, baby. They can't go get this. Okay. They can't go run and get this one. I think would be so cute as a little tie, a bow tie or something. I don't know. Meow. Thank you so much. They can't run to Target and go get that. Let me stop. Okay. Yeah. Target ain't got this one, baby. Okay, this reminds me of when we had those little backyard parties and everybody come over, right? And it kind of also remind you of the camping stuff because this plaid was like like a kind of like a thing, but this plaid is like almost looks purple because I'm sure that was like a blue and red, which makes purple. And then this is the back. So I got the little pin in there to keep it from the belt from falling. It is a tunic dress. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without. This is a tunic dress. And so when you take the belt off, which I will do, it is a tunic. So you can wear it with or without the belt. It has no pockets. It has one button cuffs. It has all the buttons here, one, two, three, four, five, and it doesn't button up here. I believe this one was made as well. And this is the tunic dress. Okay, this is really cute. So, looking for any issues? I don't see any issues so far. Still looking up. And this was made. Somebody handmade. This is a handmade item. So if you live in Texas, you can't wear this in the summertime. It's a little too heavy for the summer here in Texas. If you live somewhere where it's colder, where you have your summer days are kind of cool, then you can wear this in the summer. But I would say fall, winter, swing skirt dresses. Let me see. I'm gonna do the measurements on this, and while this is running, I will look. Okay, this is 20 inches from pit to pit. The waist area would be right at 19 and a half. The total length is going to be 38 inches. Okay, I didn't see anything. I didn't see any holes. I didn't see any stains. So I pray there aren't any. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this one. Okay. So this one is running. And let me look for dress. Any more dresses? Oh, well, this is interesting. All right, thank you for that, Lexi. This looks more 80s. I'm trying to see over here on the other side too. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And I should have more stuff on uh Friday. Well, I do have more stuff over there. Well, I can't go get it. I'm trying to see. Dress. Oh, I got something like this. Um, but you said cotton. Oh, cotton. This doesn't have a belt. Uh, this is not cotton, but I'm just saying. I probably won't get through all of these. I ain't gonna lie. But I'll try to run one if I one of them. I think this might. I don't know what kind of fabric that is, to be honest. to be honest with you. Oh, don't be worried. It's okay to ask. Yeah, because I had I had pulled out as some of them. I know I didn't pull out everything. So anyway, that's fine. I'm glad you asked them. Thank God. It says the white long sleeve sheer top. The yellow floral is cute. Okay. I love the first two, but get outbid. Okay. All right. So the white long sleeve. Okay. This one right here. This one has a stain right there in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. So this is the collar. It's got the little buttons on the side. This is the brand. Okay. Um. So this is something. Everything you all have to clean. So I don't know if it gets whiter or if this is the color of it. This like ivory like color. I'm sure if you clean put it in the cleaners, it'll still get a little cleaner. You got the little spot here, but you'll have to get try to get those out. Outside of those spots, I don't see like any tears. Um, Everything looks good as far as the stitching is concerned. Let's see if it says anything about how to care for it. It says dry clean only. That's what it says. But I will measure it and I will run it. If you're interested, you can bid on it. It will need to go to the cleaners. Or yeah. 19 across. 19 across. And then it's got a little bit of more yellowing in here. 19 inches across. Oh, you're too late, Scar. They sold already. I'm so sorry. I had two pair and they sold and they were cute. I know. Sorry. Hopefully I'll have some by Friday or something. Who knows? You never know what you're gonna get in a box of chocolate when you go to the bins, baby. You liable to get anything. Okay, this is a yellow dress. It is handmade. I'm sure it is. Yeah. No tag. This is the belt. I don't know what they wrote on the back of there. Um, Belts, it's a little dirty. Probably could get it clean. I don't know. This is not a cotton sleeve here. I will do a measurement on it because somebody asked about it. I got almost 15 minutes still. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before I go anywhere, right across here at some dirt right across here. It looks like it could come out though. And right here. And right there. Let's see if it's on the back side there. Well, I already showed you from the other side. If you're just coming in, I did not clean anything. I got it out the bin just like this. Coming to you just like this. So that is what I saw in that. Didn't see any holes thus far. Let's just look one more time. Yeah, I don't see any. So let me give you some measurements on this one. Okay. 20 inches across. The waist is right at 13 and a half. 20 inches across, 13 and a half. Hidden buttons. They're hidden. That's the closure. And then it's a total of 40 inches long. Okay, so this one is running if anybody's interested in that one. 13 and a half stretch. Nah, nope, no stretch. No stretch in that one. None at all. I know. All righty. Was anybody interested in me giving you any information about this one? This is a looks like an 80s dress. Okay. So this one here is by, oh, y'all know this brand. I forgot. You know how they make those cool jackets? Now, this has the stretchy waist, but I don't think it's as tight as it was. Let me just see. So, yeah, it's not as tight as it was. So I can tell you what it is though right now. So it is a right at a 14 and a half, unstretched. And then the pit to pit on this, pit to pit on that would be right at a 19. And then the hips are open. They're open to what? About a 24. And there are pockets. It's got side pockets. So the front is a V, and the back has that little opening right here, and it buttons the one little button. Um, this is what it looked. Let me get this off my hand first. That's distracting. And then there are some like stay. I do say a stain there. Let's see here. I'm trying to look to see if I see any other stains. Wait a minute. I did not notice this. Why didn't somebody tell me this has smiley faces in it? It's got hearts, flowers, smiley faces, and then this thing here where it's like when you slap a label on something, if you're gonna say wow or sale or whatever. Smiley face. That's funny to me. Yeah, that was the only area where I saw a stain. Yep. So did anybody? Oh, pal. Yeah, pal. Wow, bam. I'm gonna run that in case somebody's interested. All right, so this is running. I like this brand. I like their jackets. They're very good with color to me because I like excitement. Got to have a little excitement in your life. In case you don't have any at home. You got to put on your clothes and look excited. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I forgot to even tell you how long it was. My bad. While I was doing that, it is 52 inches long. Woo. Back. Ooh, that took something out of me. And then I'm gonna do. Well, I still got 10 minutes before 9 o'clock get here. Thank you for that closet. I wish I could be like those people who could be up Well, at one time I was on here one time for like some hours, but baby, I can't do it no more. My back said, nope, you can't do it. Go sit down. Hey, but before I show y'all, did y'all know I had some purses? Before I finish, let me just show you. I got some purses. I got some beaded purses. And this is 5. Bubble white dress. Yes, I will do that one. What's the shoe? No shoes. This leather. This one has a couple of issues. And this is a Evans paper. No, it's not. This one is it. Okay. Let me put those down. Said the bubble dress. Okay. Nope, no summer shoes. Can we get the measurements on the plaid after the pink dress? Yep. Okay, so y'all said the bubble dress, right? You said this dress. Okay, this dress. Was it made by somebody? I think somebody made this, but I don't know who because I don't see a tag. Hold on. Look at that. Look at those. Oops. Okay. Look, it's got roses. Hold on. Is it just one rose or is it 2 roses? Hold on. Oh, I guess it's just one rose. Anyway, and then this is the interior. And then it's got a metal zipper in the back. I'm trying to open it up. Oh, I gotta unhook this. Okay, it's got the hook. Unzip it. Oh, it does have something, whatever that is. But I don't see a name. I got a Victor Costa dress too, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna zip this back up and I'm gonna looking for any issues and I'll do measurements and all that good stuff. I'm not sure what this is. It could be like a raw silk. It kind of seems something like that. Let me see what that is. Not sure, but I'll show it to you. Okay, so this is what it looks like here. It's got the little bubble like that. Uh, I'm looking it over for issues. Okay. It's got something right here. Like it's got like let me get this off of here first. Okay. I don't know if that can come out or not on this kind of fabric. Y'all might know better than me. Looking in here. Like I said, this stuff, you getting it like I got it. I'm looking, still looking, y'all. Okay. The underarms look pretty good. There is some yellowing on the underarms. Like, I don't know if you can see that in there. Okay. Well, let me do a measurement. Oh, and then did I show y'all that little spot right there? That little one right there. Good stuff. Okay. Measurement. So pit to pit is a 16. The waist is going to be right at like 11 and a half. 11 and a half, y'all. So it's tiny. But if somebody is out there that can wear it, it is hold on. What? What is wrong with you? Okay, it's running. This one is running. Well, was it a yeah, I thought you were gone. To be honest, I have this one little bitty girls while y'all bidding on that. And this one, I don't know who it's by. While y'all bidding on that, I'm just showing that. Thank you for that, Alex. Who's it? The red and tan. Red and tan. Are you talking about this one right here? Okay. Let me put this on here. Okay. Alex. Let me see. Where's it? Okay, there. Like a duck. Oh, that's a purse. Okay, yeah. That is a purse. It is Arcadia. It's a Arcadia. I guess it's kind of like what is it? A duffel bag. Yes, Victor Costa. Yes. What did you think about that little girl's dress there? Did you want me to run this one? And I get the Victor Costa. This one here does have some stains. Let me see why they have a safety pin here. I didn't even look at this yet. I don't know, but it's got little holes now from the little safety pin. So it's not a doll's dress. It's actually a little kid's dress. It will. It's 6 to 9 months. It will need oxy cleaning. I know. Too small for you. Ah, okay. Let me get that. Let me see what time it is. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna get that bag. I think y'all. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to end the show after probably these two things. But I'm gonna be back on Friday. If I can come back tomorrow, I will. But I'm not sure. This is the Arcadia bag. And then that's the so this is a pretty good shape. This is looks like it didn't really get much use. You do have some little scuffing, like that. What else? Just regular like scuff marks. And then let me take all of this stuff out of here so we can look at the inside. And that's the inside of it. And then this is, and I'll run this one. If somebody's interested, feel free to bid. Soon as I can get to it, right? Oh, come on. What is wrong with this thing? Hold on, let me do it. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong thing. Okay. This one is running. This little bag is running. By Arcadia. Arcadia. All right. Thank you for that, child of God. All right. And then this dress right here is the Victor Costa dress. Victor Costa. It says I have to do measurements. But I'll just show you some of this yellowing in here around the back there. Let me see if it's in the front. Yeah, around the front too. Um, this dress also has the netting in here. Right back here, the netting is ripped. Um, let's see about this dress. Oh, I'm looking it over, y'all. I'm just making sure. Got a stain right here, a yellow stain right there. You need to zoom in, you can. Right here. Okay, and then oh, okay, hanger. I'm still looking. It's some like little scuff marks. It probably got on the floor or something like that, but it's very light and faint, and I think it could come out. Okay, there is some yellowing around the here, and the stretch is still good. Same thing here. Stretch is good. And this is one of those dresses that comes off the shoulders. Look at that. So it didn't say a size, so I have to do a measurement on that. I don't have like the belt that came with it. It probably was the same fabric as this. I don't have it. Okay, it is a 17 petit pet. The waist, ouch, is a 13. The waist is a 13. It does have pockets. Oops. On both sides, pockets on both sides. This one got some tissue in it. I'm not gonna put my hand in there. I'm gonna take that tissue out. Okay, hold on. What is going on with this thing? Okay. Can you run the pink dress if it is a 28-30 dress? I mean waist. Okay, you're talking about this one, right? Okay, yes, I will run that one. Um, this one is running. This Victor Costa is running. I'll be right back while y'all doing it. Hey, Corey, do. Come on. Okay, go. Okay, thank you for that closet. Yes, sir. I thought you said so. No, I didn't tell you. Oh, you said you did. Okay, okay, I will. I said, oh, it's all right. I'm about to go to sleep anyway, so fine. I'm about to get out. That's why I was asking. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. My grandson wants to sleep on this sofa over here. He doesn't want to sleep in the bed. What is it with men and sofas? Okay. All right, let me do this. This was called right. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And then the pink dress, and then I'm out because he wants to sleep on the sofa. All right. Okay, so this is the last one, and then I'll be back. If I can come before Friday, I will. Is this the pink dress you were talking about? Oh, the light pink one. Okay. This one right here. Okay. This one doesn't have a belt. It does have a stretch waist. Um, no pockets. It is handmade. It is very lightweight. There are some stains on this. I don't know if you can see it if I hold it up like this. Well, probably can't. It's like somebody, like maybe like a Coke can. You know how that is? Or it could be foxing. I don't know. You can never know. Okay. So do I see any holes though? No holes. Yeah, yeah. It looks like a spill. There's something there. These are the buttons. A little yellowish in here. Um, and this was more the like, I don't know if you call it foxing or if it's something spilled. This is very light. It feels like it might be a cotton. Yeah, it feels like it might be a cotton because it's lightweight. And I'll do the measurements on this one. Okay, so let me do the measurements. Okay, it is 18 and a half. And then the waist unstretched is 14. You can stretch it out to a 17. So I'll go ahead and run it in case somebody's interested. It is running. And I'm so sorry I have to go, but I do. But I will be back Friday for sure. I got to see what time it is because I think Friday, I think it has me at a later time, but I'm actually coming on earlier, like 6:30 or 7. But I got to go and change that. For some reason, it had me at later times. Thank you for that, Amina. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody tonight. I appreciate all your bids and staying with me and having patience with me. Uh, I just wish I could have stayed on a little bit longer. But yeah, it's kind of harder for me now to stay standing on my feet like that and go to the bins. Gotta make choices. Life choices here. All right. Well, thank you all so much. I hope y'all have a great night. Yes, yes, yes. I'm happy too. Hopefully, I can find some more awesome things tomorrow to have in addition to what I already have. All right, guys. Let me see if I can just go ahead and create a rate. Let me see. I don't even know who to do because I don't know who is actually on here. I'm just gonna pick at random. Let me see if I know anybody though. Oh, Style Battles is on, y'all. Let's get her. All right, y'all have a good one.